let's make Halloween cake pops. Hey guys, today I'm gonna show you how to make these cute Halloween cakesicles. You're gonna need a popsicle silicone mold, popsicle sticks, white chocolate or candy melts, fondant, and your cake sponge mixed with cream. And you're also gonna need oil-based food coloring. So I start with breaking up the cake into small pieces. I usually make my cake pops with chocolate sponge, but this time I had red velvet sponge, so I decided to use this one. When you're done with the first step, start adding your frosting. As for me, I like using whipped cream. Don't add too much in the beginning, start with just 1 or 2 spoons and then keep adding until you get a Play-Doh consistency. Now melt your chocolate in the microwave. It is very important to use oil-based food coloring for chocolate. We're gonna need to color our chocolate in purple, green and orange. I don't have the orange color at the moment, so I used red and yellow. Since one of the cake pops is white, we will leave the fourth bowl uncolored. It is also very important to start with just 1 or 2 drops of coloring, because as you start mixing, the color gets really intense. And if you add too much, you won't be able to fix it later. Now let's start filling our mold with chocolate. You can use a clean paintbrush to brush an even layer of chocolate, or you can just use a spoon. While the chocolate is still wet, quickly insert the popsicle stick, then remove it to keep the hole free of chocolate. Chill the mold in the fridge for about 5 minutes. Now add a second layer of chocolate. This extra layer will make the cakesicles easier to remove from the silicone mold and help prevent them from breaking or cracking. Once again, insert and remove the popsicle stick. Now back to the fridge for another 5 minutes. Repeat the process with each cavity. Now it's time to fill the mold with your cake mix. Don't fill the cavities to the very top, because you're gonna need some space for the top layer of chocolate. Once you're done adding a cake, insert the popsicle stick. Repeat the process with all the cavities. When you're done, cover each cavity with a top layer of chocolate. Put the mold in the fridge until the chocolate hardens. Now gently press the cake pops out of the mold. Be careful when taking the stick out of the mold. Sometimes the chocolate around the stick can break a little, but you can fix it with the melted chocolate. Now to my favorite part, decorating. To attach fondant details, I either use edible adhesive or just small drops of water. I'm starting with the mommy cakesicle, and the first thing I do is the eyes. Every time I'm making the eyes, I always paint those little white dots, because they just make the eyes look so much cuter. Now roll out your white fondant and cut out the stripes. Start randomly applying the stripes to your cakesicle. Ta-da! The mommy cakesicle is ready. The next one is purple cakesicle with ghosts. You can find any ghost images on the internet and just use a parchment paper to outline them. Now gently draw the silhouettes of the ghosts on your fondant. I'll use a pencil for that. Our second cakesicle is ready. The next one I'm doing is a pumpkin one. I just need to cut out 3 black fondant triangles for the eyes and the nose. And the smile, of course. I'm also adding some additional details, because the more details, the cuter. And the last cakesicle is a Frankenstein. Our cake pops are ready. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments and don't forget to subscribe.